Hi everyone, my name is Barbara. I'm the owner and founder of Spanish for Kiddos, and today I want to introduce you to our last week of our summer reading, our week number 5, and today we're going to be talking about sports. But before we jump in, I wanted to congratulate you to completing all the 5 weeks if you have following us all the 5 weeks for the summer reading challenge. And to do that, I have a couple of things with this week's download. One of them is a congratulations certificate of completion. Thank you so much for following us along with this summer challenge. And you can also use this as a way to congratulate your students if you were actually using this for summer reading challenge in the classroom. I also have a few badges that if you want to also hand out to your students in case you, or to your kiddos as well if you were doing this as well. You could also add more rewards if you wanted to, and that is up to you. But I think that's a great fun idea to just give a little prize. All right, so let's get started with our this week's ebook. And this book is about sports, deportes. Some kids play sports. Algunos niños practican deportes. And what I wanted to highlight here is one of the things, if you have a color pencil, this is going to be an interactive ebook. There's going to be a lot of things that kiddos will participate in because that makes them great active readers to learn more about those words within the text. So if you have them have a color pencil, a marker, crayon, and actually do start writing those letters in, you can do that as well. And then point out, what I did was to point out that sports is deportes. They are kids that play soccer. Hay niños que practican soccer. Other kids play football. They use a ball. Otros niños practican fútbol. Ellos usan una pelota. And which of these is actually the ball? So one of the things you want to point out is, which one are we talking about? Is this the ball? Is this the ball? Or is this the ball? This is the ball. And so what you want to do is, with your color, is to actually go in there, and I'm actually going to use a marker so that we know that it is, and I'm just not going to color it here right now, but you can go ahead and do so. But you can color that in if you wanted to, and even emphasize that that is what we're talking about in this part of the text, the ball, pelota. Swimming is a sport. La natación es un deporte. Also, skiing is a sport. También el esquí es un deporte. These girls practice yoga. Estas niñas practican yoga. Other kids play baseball. Otros niños practican béisbol. Bicycling is a sport. Riding your bike is a good exercise. Ciclismo es un deporte. El andar en tu bicicleta es buen ejercicio. And then at the very end, I have this very small activity, brief activity that we can do together. And then just to have it on a separate sheet of paper, I have something like this here. So if you have your sisters with you, you can just start cutting these out. And then in each one of these, if you want to take one at a time, is which one here is the football? Is it this one, this one, this one, or this one? It's actually this one. So what we're going to do is actually cut. And I was just going to leave that there for a minute. I'm going to cut my label here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to briefly take my my glue here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue around it. And then I'm going to paste it onto here. Then I'm going to look for this one here. Here, let's go ahead and do this one. I think this one's a little bit easier to look at as well. That is a soccer ball. So where's the soccer ball? What does it go? What kind of sports does it go to? To play soccer. Yes. And of course, you can point out, and then in some countries, there are different ways to look at. Sometimes we call it football. Sometimes we call it soccer. It depends how you see that. And then here is a basketball. to play, of course, basketball. So one of the things we want to do is actually mention what that is in Spanish, which is called a baloncesto. So again, I want to just put a little bit of glue there and then put my word, maybe not just so close. There you go, right there. And then this one here at the bottom is baseball. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my last one here to use at the very bottom. And there you go. And then as I mentioned before, with all the readings that we have been doing is to actually go back to your text and go back and look for those words. I just have those few words here. Where do we see those words about, of course, about a football? Where do we see the words about a baseball? Okay, so point out where those words are, because that emphasizes what you were reading and it retains those keywords, it retains those vocabulary, and makes it a little bit easier when it comes to revisiting these over and over again. So I hope you are enjoying all these wonderful readings that we have been doing for our summer reading challenge. And if you have any feedback, please do let me know. I would love to hear what you think about these ebooks. If this is your first time joining us, I will link everything that you need to know about here. And there's a special playlist that you can find all these videos and everything that we have been doing for the past few weeks. And if you do like this video, please subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you as part of our subscribers so that you can get notices about new videos that will be coming up here pretty soon. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.